The Young and the Restless, Y&R, found that with everything going on in the city of Genoa, it looks like we're going to have a bit of a change in pace with the plot and show that love. Aside from the Adam Newman storyline, Phyllis Summers and Abby Newman are our favorites. They are very happy to play together, creating a wonderful scene. They add a sense of humor about the moment even if it's a serious topic, and it's a great stress reliever. Not even Phyllis could do it on her own, so Nick Newman will lend another hand. Young and the Restless has seen Phyllis shine several times. These are often ideas we all want to get into because we can't come up with, and that's just a cushion on her resume, and Nick has been by her side in one way or another in her recent endeavors. Young and the Restless is certain that he will be the one responsible for bringing the various women of the city of Genoa into the Phyllis test launch. One of those in particular has his mother, Nikki Newman, who isn't Phyllis' biggest fan. Abby will be there as well, though as a guest or a spy. This is a great test opportunity for Phyllis if she can get Nikki and others to sign up for the experience. It will be a long way to prove her new idea and put it to work. His help in developing her current idea cannot be ignored, and we hope it goes further. Going back to Lily, she couldn't help but wonder what Colleen would think of her now. Tracy thinks Colleen will be very proud. The talk revolved around how Lily would work with Billy. Lily felt like they had a breakthrough. They're accepting the fact that their difference is what makes them a good team. If Lily doesn't kill Billy first, Tracy thinks a lot will happen tonight. She's not sure if this chance.com job is a good fit, but she likes the idea of working with people she loves. Tracy decided to accept Chancellor's offer to join the online fantasy platform, so Lily was very happy. Lily and Tracy are back with Colleen and how attached they have been since her death. Tracy is Lily's mother, and she also intends to fall in love with the twins. Lily and Tracy share an emotional moment of reminding each other about their love. After giving Elena and Amanda a massage, they talked about Billy's objections to Nate Hastings. Elena mentions Nate as gorgeous in her description of him, which surprises Amanda. "What? Not going out?" Elena asked. "I noticed," Amanda admitted with a laugh. Each other. Nikki played the piano when Phyllis checked with Elena and Tracy, the two of them having a perfect night out. Summer is coming, so she assures Phyllis that evening snacking, binge watching, and video games are great. Phyllis finally complimented Nikki on playing the piano and wondered if she would join when she got to this escape club. Down the hallway again, Phyllis tells Summer they just need to wait now. Summer says whatever happens from here, this is a great idea. Sliding prices are also very good. Phyllis hopes her remaining guests agree. At the Guild, Lily enjoyed her evenings on the run, though she didn't think she should pay Phyllis for tea with Tracy. However, Tracy thinks each experience can be different. She supposed they had to give Phyllis points for their creation. With Elena and Amanda, they agree that the escape club is very expensive. Even so, Amanda loves that the club is just for women. Its close friendship is fascinating. After Abby joined Amanda and Elena, they both shared the view that they were worthy. At Grand Phoenix again, Summer warned Phyllis that she probably wouldn't get a response from her potential escape club members immediately. Fortunately, it didn't take long for all of them to text back that they were Abby. It's never been easy for the two to find common ground, but we hope Amanda and Elena will stick with taking the Phyllis test. We might be wrong here, but feels right that Amanda will be there to support her friend, and that might give her the chance to break the barrier between her and Elena. But we think that will be some interesting passages. Will Phyllis's idea work, or will she need to find something else? In front of Sharon Newman's house, Sharon and Ray Rosales were preparing breakfast when Chelsea Lawson came in and said that Adam Newman wasn't at home last night. Chelsea would be worried and she would think Adam was back in Las Vegas. Sharon will be surprisingly silent in all this, and after that, Sharon will tell Ray that Adam is going to Kansas, and she will go find and help him. Sharon would call Victor Newman asking to take his private jet to get to Kansas, then Sharon would explain to Ray that Adam's childhood injury happened in Kansas, and Ray would ask why Sharon didn't talk to Chelsea back to Kansas. Sharon argued that Adam needed expert help. Ray would insist on accompanying her and he would say Sharon needed a doctor's approval to go. Sharon will get the doctor's permission, and you and Ray will prepare the belongings. At the Newman ranch, Chelsea will go to see Victor, tell him that Adam is missing and that she needs to find him. Chelsea will announce that Adam's memory is back, and after a while of resistance, Victor will say that Adam is in Kansas and Sharon is on her way to find him. Chelsea will be very sad, and she will ask. Victor calls the pilot and tells him to shoot the plane right away. Victor will insist to Chelsea that Adam needs professional help, but Chelsea will say that Adam needs her. In Kansas, Adam will be looking for clues about what happened when he killed A.J. Montalvo as an 11-year-old boy. Adam will find an old tablecloth in a drawer, and it will bring back some memories. Adam would remember sitting under the table in the kitchen when A.J. threatened his mother, then he would put the tablecloth on the table and get under the table, like when he was a boy. Adam would then remember getting out of under the table as a boy and rushing into A.J., causing A.J. to fall and bang his head on something. Adam would remember standing on A.J.'s lifeless body when he was a boy, and he was in the kitchen crying and sad when Sharon came in and called for him. When Summer Newman makes a surprising decision this week about Young and Restless, it will most likely affect her partner, Kyle Abbott. The question is whether this decision is personal or professional, and we have a few ideas that Summer can come up with. When the surprise happened to Young and Restless, they didn't drop our socks lately, so it could be something harmless when Summer decided to tag her mother's escape club as Phyllis on her Instagram account. Jawboat, but we hope there is more to it than that. It's been reported that Summer was bogged down in a job due to Jawboat choosing the cosmetics division of Newman Enterprises, so her surprising decision may involve changing things up on that matter. One big surprise was that she decided to leave Jawboat and work with Nikki and Victoria in Newman, which is very unlikely since they have removed the very part that she is qualified to run and she is not request. Summer kept Kyle waiting to see if she moved in with him, so maybe she will eventually decide it's time to live together or even remarry. With teases that Kyle's love will be tested, perhaps Summer will choose to take a step back to focus on work, letting Kyle do more of the guild work where Theo is drawing closer to his ex-wife, Lola, today. At the association, Abby and Nikki discussed Victoria taking over Newman and Nikki as COO. Abby left and Nick appeared asking his mother to check her email. Nikki didn't care because the invitation mentioned Grand Phoenix, but he explained that it was a perfect escape. She read, "A night of delusion and infatuation." Nick leaves, and Abby reappears. She also had an invitation but was not interested. At Chancellor Media, Lily urged Tracy to accept her offer of employment, but she needed more time. Nick appeared and invited them to the women's exit. The women tickled pale. At Grand Phoenix, Nikki and Summer arrive, confused as to what is going on. Summer is working and Nikki insists she put her phone away. Lily and Tracy entered, wondering how well Phyllis would serve them. Lily thinks she can. Elena appeared, and Abby arrived with Amanda, who was surprised when Abby was invited. Abby is looking for his investment. Phyllis welcomes them all. She has designed each of them a unique escape route based on their preferences and wants. After the women disintegrated, Abby asked for her instructions, teasing that "I have eyes." Phyllis advised her to just go with it. Abby calls someone to inquire about the new security camera as she tries to get past her mistress. Finally, she knew they were outside of her room. Let us know your thoughts below and check back with Young and the Restless for the latest updates, spoilers, and speculation surrounding. Don't forget to follow Y&R channel for all the latest cool news about all your favorite daytime TV shows. Ordway shared the process on his Instagram and explained the situation after many continued to ask what happened to Olivia's arm. "We're glad her arm is healed now and it's too bad for her to have surgery, but it's over." Check out Ordway's post below, which she uploaded to Instagram with the following caption. Meanwhile, we have to catch up to Ordway's character Abby Newman in the brand new episodes of The Young and the Restless. Today, Abby was invited to the Grand Phoenix, along with all the other famous Genoa ladies, just because she was paranoid about Phyllis Summers. As it turned out, Phyllis understood her better than she thought. Phyllis hosts a special night for the ladies and caters them to their specific taste. Abby is sure she's doing something and doesn't want her to be satisfied. However, as it turns out, Phyllis is actually really nice. Who would have thought? While Michelle Stafford posted an article just a week ago about the breakup on social media, the actress came back and shared a post. Stafford shared a photo of her children and herself with the following caption. In their room, Tracy and Lily were enjoying their tea. Tracy recalls taking Colleen out for tea and tears in her eyes. They talk about Colleen. Tracy is very grateful that she has Lily as a best friend and feels she will be proud of her. Talk to Billy. Lily thought they had a breakthrough working together and Tracy decided she wanted to work with them. Lily is very happy, she treats Colleen like her sister and loves Tracy. At Grand Phoenix, Phyllis wondered if she'd answer and plan to work one more night for women who don't do like Victoria and Sharon. Summer urges her to relax. It showed that a few months ago, Melissa Ordway's daughter Melissa Ordway had fallen off a staircase and injured her arm. The first cast failed and her arm did not heal completely. They have to do a surgery, but luckily, now and with a great new cast, she is starting to do well.